Northeast Wisconsin is welcoming the President of the United States. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rachel Monick with this Fox 11 special news report. The economy and job creation will be the topic at hand when President Barack Obama visits the lakeshore. Right now, you're looking at a live picture from Ashwaubenon. There's Air Force One heading into the airport right now. From here, the President will head to Manitowoc, where he will visit 3 companies: Orion Energy Systems, Scana Aluminum Company, and Broadwind Towers. Again, the President aboard Air Force One is landing at Austin Straubel International Airport in Ashwaubenon. We'll continue to follow the picture that you're seeing right now until the President gets off of the plane. We know that several area dignitaries will be there to welcome him, including Governor Scott Walker. Beautiful sight to see. Fortunately, no storms in the area, so a smooth landing for Air Force One. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the companies that the President will be touring today along the lakeshore. First, Orion Energy Systems. It's a power technology company. It employs more than 250 people and expects to grow to more than 300 by the end of 2011. We knew that that was one of the expected stops for the President. Overnight, we learned that he'd be making 2 other scheduled stops. The first one at Scana Aluminum, which is an aluminum manufacturer. It just opened last year, and like Orion, it plans to add workers in the coming year. We also learned that the President will be stopping by Broadwind Towers. It's a wind turbine tower manufacturer. It has been open since '03 and has grown to more than 300 employees. And it's an exciting time for folks there in Manitowoc on the lakeshore, especially since this follows the State of the Union address last night that the President gave. All eyes are on him today, talking about the promises that he made. Manitowoc has been sprucing up their downtown, getting ready for the President and hoping he makes a few unscheduled, unexpected stops, maybe one for lunch here or there. Again, Air Force One, if you're just tuning in, has landed at Austin Straubel, making its way down the tarmac. I can't see it right now, but I'm looking. Again, Governor Scott Walker will be there today at the airport to welcome the President. He says that he has a special gift to give him. His spokespeople won't say what that gift is, says he doesn't want to spoil the secret until Governor Walker hands over that gift, but there's a lot of speculation on what it might be. Probably has something to do with the Packers. The President is an Illinois native and has predicted that his Chicago Bears would beat Green Bay in the NFC Championship game, and of course that didn't happen. And with Green Bay headed to the Super Bowl, you might see some fun at the President's expense about the Packers heading to the Super Bowl. Air Force One is coming into picture right now, pulling in at the airport at Austin Straubel. Again, we'll hang on to this picture so that you can see the President get off of the plane before he heads to Manitowoc. He's about 10 minutes early. We were expecting him around 10:30 this morning. A couple of hours ago, we saw him take off from Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland. Hoping he had a smooth flight. It was a smooth landing here at Austin Straubel. President will be in town for a few hours touring those manufacturing sites in Manitowoc and is scheduled to leave Ashwaubenon this afternoon at 3:30. We'll bring you live pictures from his departure this afternoon. We'll also carry the news conference from Orion Energy at noon today. You'll see all of that here on Fox 11 News. We're also carrying extended coverage online, fox11online.com. Air Force One has come to a stop outside the airport at Austin Straubel International Airport. (10:17) on this Wednesday morning, 22 degrees. Not bad weather for a presidential visit. The visit to Manitowoc will be the first for President Obama. And there you can see Mayor Jim Schmidt standing there with a Green Bay Packers jersey. I believe that's Governor Walker standing right next to him, also carrying something that might be green and gold. Big day here for Northeast Wisconsin. I mentioned before, all eyes are on this area. They're following the president, following his State of the Union address last night. Looks like at least one, if not two, Green Bay Packer jerseys. Let's see if he accepts them. Secret Service surrounding Air Force One. The President of the United States ahead of schedule this morning for his visit to the Lakeshore and the Manitowoc area. Political analysts expects the president to make a lot of stops in Wisconsin over the next year and a half, trying to win over voters here in the Badger State. We're seeing an example of it here today. In our earlier coverage during Good Day Wisconsin, we did see the president board Air Force One, but only the president. We did not see who else was with him for his trip here to Northeast Wisconsin, so we hope to learn that in the next few minutes or so. Again, you can see the Secret Service surrounding Air Force One. The doors are open. You're looking at a live picture at Austin Straubel Airport. Just a few minutes ago, Air Force One landed smoothly. It's the president's trip to Northeast Wisconsin that will take him to the Lakeshore to visit at least 3 manufacturing companies in Manitowoc. We don't know about any other stops. Orion Energy Systems, Scana Aluminum, and Broadwind Towers, all waiting for a presidential visit today. President Barack Obama getting off Air Force One, arriving in Ashwaubenon, waving to the crowd that has gathered there. He's talking to Governor Scott Walker and Green Bay Mayor Jim Schmidt right now. In an earlier shot, we saw that they had some Green Bay Packers jerseys, and he seems to appreciate the gesture. Stopping for a picture. I know Governor Walker is making time for the media after this visit here, and hopefully he'll give us the details about what just happened on the other side of that vehicle and what was said. Again, we have extended coverage on fox11online.com. As soon as we learn what's happening with the president's visit, we'll be posting it on there. We'll also have live reports throughout the day from Orion Energy and Manitowoc. Also, when the president leaves, Austin Straubel International Airport around 3:30 will be live, and our updates will be on Fox 11 News at 5 and 9. A small group gathered there to meet the president, but he's expecting crowds in Manitowoc at the manufacturing companies waiting for his arrival. And I imagine people along the route will be lined up to wave to their president. President Barack Obama now heading to the lakeshore to Manitowoc. Standard procedure for the president and his crew as they head to Manitowoc. It's a big deal for us, though, watching the President of the United States land in northeast Wisconsin. We do have crews who will be following along to Manitowoc to report on the news that's happening there at Orion Energy Systems and the two other manufacturing sites that he'll be visiting today, talking about job creation and the economy. Again, stay tuned to Fox 11 News throughout the day for live reports, and keep it at fox11online.com throughout the day for constant updates.